Hello, welcome back to the Thriving After Addiction program. This is Erin. So you've been through weeks 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and we're up and over the hump, and now we're into self-care. So self-care, I find, can only be established after you develop some self-love. So if you skimped on the self-love, I recommend maybe going back to weeks 5 and 6 and really loving on yourself, because otherwise your self-care routines and practices are going to fall by the wayside. So you might take a little bit more time to love on yourself. Okay, that being said, self-care can be an act of love or service for yourself, okay? And so one helpful thing I find is to write down a list, and this is outlined in the book, of different things you would love to do for yourself, right? So I'd love to groom myself more. I'd want to brush my hair 100 times a day, okay? I want to look in the mirror and tell myself I love myself. I want to, get a massage twice a month. I want to meditate once a day so that I feel good about myself and I know I've given myself some time. I want to take that language course that I've been craving to take, but I've always put myself in the back burner. Things like that, so that, like, I gave a variety there, so it's not just like take a bubble bath, right? Things that satisfy your soul, that satisfy you intellectually, that make you feel good and nurture you, not just on a superficial level. So make sure that you write down at least 15 things that you would love to do for yourself, even if you think they're not possible right now. Okay, then we're going to break them down. So you're going to take 3, limit it to 3, and then prioritize 1. Okay, so we're going to choose 1. So I want to study that language. I've been wanting to study. I'm going to make time for it. Okay, so then you're going to list out how to accomplish this, right? List out the steps, right? You're going to mark it down in your calendar. You're even going to write out the obstacles. Like, okay, I want to study this language at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. Obstacle, baby wakes up from her nap early. Okay, so then we look at that obstacle, we have a plan B. We look at another obstacle, phone rings, I get caught up talking to my sister. Okay, obstacle, solution. I'm going to put my phone on silent for next time. And for the time being, I'm going to, there's another little sliver of time I have in the evening. I'm going to make sure I get my half hour of language time in there. And so this will help you create resiliency in your self-care practices. Self-care is not selfish. It is a necessity. It is a discipline. And so if you've been used to putting yourself on the back burner, you have to understand why. So if you've been people-pleasing, is it because you're afraid of what people think of you? And then you create a feeling of guilt or sadness inside of you, or shame that you think people are rejecting you. I will tell you this, that the more you take care of yourself and show up for yourself, the more that other people will do that for you as well. So that being said, self-care is pivotal in your recovery and sustained recovery. The more you care about something, the more you want to take care of it, and then the more you take care of it, the better you feel. And so it's really a win-win. The more you take care of yourself, the more you can show up for others and serve others. So keep on the path. You're getting there. You're probably starting to feel different, and I'm so proud of you for making it here. Namaste.